Hey, welcome to Road to Forever. It's Terry, and I am back in the kitchen with another Daniel Fast recipe. And this Daniel Fast recipe is quick, easy, and definitely delicious. And as you can see, I am showing you some of the ingredients that I'll be using as part of this Daniel Fast meal. And this is one of those recipes where you can use it for either a Daniel Fast lunch or a Daniel Fast dinner. So I am super pumped to show you how I make this Daniel Fast recipe. Now, if you're excited to check out these Daniel Fast recipes, as well as if you would like more Daniel Fast recipes, then hit that thumbs up button so that I know if I should keep making more of these Daniel Fast videos. All right, so let me tell you what I have. So in this plate here, I have 1/2 of a sweet onion, which I chopped up. You could use more or less onion if you'd like. Here I have some ginger, which I chopped up. You could always use ground, ginger if you would like, or you could omit the ginger altogether. I've made this recipe without the ginger before, but something that you should know about me is that when I have items in my house that's probably going to go bad within the next couple of days, I generally try to use them in recipes. And so I didn't want my ginger to go to waste, so I'm using it in this recipe. This was one really large clove of garlic that I washed, rinsed, and chopped up, but you could use maybe 1 or 2 if you have smaller cloves of garlic, or you could just use minced garlic. It's really up to you. I have 2 bay leaves here, and so you can find this in the store like fresh, or you can buy the dried version of it. Also, this is something that you don't have to add to your recipe, but I'm just going to use that. And then I have these 2 organic Roma tomatoes, which I washed and chopped up. In this bowl, I have 1 can of red kidney beans, which I rinsed and drained. And so this was the kidney beans I used. I got them from Trader Joe's. The only ingredients in this can are your organic kidney beans, water, and sea salt. So I washed them off, drained them, and I have this here as well. In my Pyrex cup, what I have is some coconut milk. So I have 1.5 cup. You can use less if you'd like. If you're going to use maybe 2 cans of the beans, then I would say maybe use 2 cups of the coconut milk. And then here is my spice mix. So what I have in my spice mix is 1 teaspoon of garam masala. And so this is the one I use. So there are Indian stores near where I currently live. And so I drove like 20 minutes and I've had this for a little bit because I've used this to make other recipes. But you should be able to find it in maybe the spice section of your local supermarket. But I've gone to the Indian supermarket for different things. So this is when I picked that up. I also have in here 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And so I have this all mixed in here. And so I will show you how I use these to make this recipe. And then I already have my brown rice that is cooking on the stove. And in my Daniel Fast guide, which I'll link in the description box down below, I've already shared how I make my brown rice. I also cook my brown rice with coconut milk for more flavor. So that's going to be cooking. And once all of this is done, then I will serve it on top of brown rice. Another option with this recipe is you could use it with, maybe like potatoes. You could cook your potatoes and then you could add them into this recipe, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm actually going to use this with rice, like I said, as part of a Daniel Fast dinner. So let me show you how I make all of this delicious Daniel Fast recipe. All right, guys, so I added 1 tablespoon of olive oil to my skillet, and then I added my onions, and I've been cooking them until, as you can see here, they're turned a little bit brown. I got distracted and forgot that I needed to come and add the rest of the stuff to the pot. So now that my onions have reached this stage, all I'm going to do is just adding my ginger, my garlic, and my tomatoes, as well as my bay leaves, and I'm just going to mix this up. And I'm going to let this saute for about a minute until my fire is over medium heat. Guys, this stuff already smells so good because of the onions and the garlic. I'm telling you guys are going to love this Daniel Fast recipe. If you're excited to try this recipe, make sure you're hitting that thumbs up button and that you're also sharing it with your friends so that they can join you along with your Daniel Fast. So now what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to sprinkle my seasonings mix right on top. And I'm just going to mix that all up. It smells amazing. I can't wait for you guys to try this recipe because I know you guys are going to love this one for sure. So I'm just going to let this simmer like this for another 30 seconds. And then once this is done, all I'm going to do is add my coconut milk and turn the fire down on low. And I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. So now that this seasonings mix has cooked down and it's ready, all I'm going to do is just pour my coconut milk right on top. And then I'm just going to mix this up. Look at that beautiful color. So pretty, and it tastes even better. Smells so good, guys. So all I'm going to do is just turn the fire down on low, and I'm going to let this simmer for about 3 to 5 minutes, and then I'll show you what I do next. So it's been 5 minutes. So now all I'm going to do is just add my kidney beans in here. And remember, they're already cooked, right? So they're nice and soft from the can. So all I'm going to do is just add them right to this mixture. And then again, I'm going to make sure the fire is on really low. And I'm going to let this cook for another 3 to 5 minutes. And then I will show you what to do next. Alright guys, so as I said, I have my brown rice here, which is cooking. So all I'm going to do is once this brown rice is finished, I'm going to add some to a bowl. And then I'm going to take my curried kidney beans and just put that right on top. And this is a delicious Daniel Fast meal. Now, if you enjoy this video, I ask that you give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, and subscribe for more awesome content just like this. But before you leave, I want to remind you, you're only one prayer away. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Take care.